I recover from a tough loss by just getting back in the court, back in the gym, and working on what you know that you need to fix, and just still knowing that just keep getting back at it.
Rebounding from a tough loss is a pretty hard thing to do. We lost in the Final Four, and I'm still pretty not over that, but I use it as a drive every time I'm in the gym and just think, what could I have done here? Like, how can I improve my shot to so I could have made it that time.
I rebound from a tough loss because we literally, as soon as we lost, we all soaked it up. We said, it happens. We played terrible. We've never played like that before. And not even 2 weeks later, we started lifting again, open gym, and we've been going ever since then.
Whenever we lost the Final Four last year, I kind of just try to think on the next game. I don't try to dwell on it for a long time. I just think, well, there's another game that we have to be focused on. We can't worry about this. It's in the past.
I rebound from a bad loss. I try and go back and watch. I know it's hard to watch bad, but I feel like you need to learn from it. You need to learn what you did bad, what you can improve on, and the only way you can do that is watching yourself do it, I feel like, and pointing out what you did wrong, and then just keep working on it.
I definitely want to go further than what we went last year, because I think a lot of people don't think that we're going to be as good this year, which just makes me want to be even better. And I mean, losing in the Final Four is really tough. That really makes you want to win even more. So
the goals I want to achieve this upcoming basketball season is winning OVC and then hopefully making it all the way back to the state championship again.
This upcoming basketball season, I definitely want to make it back to states. It's going to be a long road, but we can definitely do it. But also create a memorable season. This is our last year, so I want to make sure we go out and we can remember it.
Some goals I would like to achieve is trying to just get better personally and as a team. I would like to make it back to state and not lose the first round. I'd like to go all the way. Some of my goals this year, I really want to go undefeated in the OVC again. I obviously want to make it to state and win.
A 6-foot sophomore, number 3, Addison Riley. 5'9" sophomore, number 32, Bailey Russell. 5'6" junior, number 24, Cameron Barnett. 6' senior, number 22, Bree Howell. 6' senior, number 44, Connie Bruce. The ladies trying John Buchanan. the center court and receive your trophy as the district champions for your division. Let's congratulate Fairland Lady Dragons who will now
final score for tonight's championship game. The Fairland Dragons 58 over the Generals 31. The Dragons will next take on the winner of the Region 5 championship game. Award ceremony will be for those of you who may be leaving at this time, we ask that you remain off the playing surface. And to assist us, we also
I was obviously nervous, but I was so excited, and I just had like a great trip. Like, it was super fun. So that really helped my nerves. And our seniors that year and our juniors, Bree, Kylie, Tommy, and Reese, they were all just great, like, because they had played in bigger games. And I mean, that's what like I've been looking forward to, like, my whole, like, every time I play for Fairland, like, that's the goal, is to make it up there. So I was super pumped that, like, oh my gosh, it's my freshman year and we made it to state already. Like, it was amazing.
to Dayton as the two teams are being introduced here on the floor. The Fairland Dragons and also the Laurel Gators. Ready to go, 8 minutes on the clock. First quarter about to go, and the tip is controlled by Laurel. First shot in the air by Hall is no good, but the offensive rebound is Laurel's. Here's a three, and it is good from the wing of the shot, and in the backcourt, Russell throws up ahead, and a no-look and touch pass over to Bruce, and she scores the first bucket. Ball goes to the right-hand side and down to the baseline with a jump shot off the block and good by Russell. Who's top of the key? Feeds over on the wing, the Barnetts, and they'll go inside. Talafaro puts it off glass and good. Talafaro left side of the lane, and they're scoring at will. To Russell, and Russell with a right hand now left-hand dribble. Here's a long three ball. It's good from the left side. Barnetts knocks it down. Russell cross-court pass, and a long three ball is good. Whoa, there Barnetts has got her second. We have played 2 quarters of basketball in the state semifinal game. Fairland 27 and Laurel 21. And let's go across to our sideline reporter. Here's Candace Allen.
Coach Buchanan, in that second quarter, out of the first, you told your team to up the ante on defense. How did they respond in the second quarter to get this lead?
Well, I thought, like defensively in the first half, we didn't do a great job on the boards, especially early. I thought that's how they got their lead. Like, they got a loose ball, kick out three to start the game. So I think if we do a good job of rebounding the ball, we have a good chance.
You mentioned rebounding. Bree Allen has 7 rebounds this half, just the activity that she's having on that side of the ball.
I mean, you got to be strong when you go in there to rebound the ball, too, because there's a lot of hands and arms in there, so you got to be strong.
And what else do you have to do quickly about just limiting Sanaya Hall? She's gotten a few shots, but you guys have been playing terrific defense on her.
I mean, again, we just got to show her a wall. We got to show her 2 kids and hopefully make her pass the ball.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
And here's a long three ball that is good. Wow, that was excellent. Jordan Meyer drops into 3 like she did to start the game, and here's the steal in the backcourt. And that is from Williams, and they will lay it up on the side, and another bucket by Jordan Meyer.
But it looks like that has transited throughout her entire team coming out in the second quarter.
And Hall makes the steal and drives and scores. Dragons with the lead, Gators with the ball, and here is a bounce pass inside, and outside they go, and a 3 on the way by Meyer, taken away by the Gators. Williams on the break, feeds off to Williams, lost it, and hit the bottom of the backboard. Baseball pass up to Godby. Godby in the lane, puts it up, scores.
What a great move by Godby. She got her defender up in the air and went ahead and scored.
A 30-second timeout called by the Gators. Barnetts will do the inbounding. Russell and Allen are right at the 10-second line, and they will throw into Bruce. Bruce throws to Godby. Godby in the lane, double team, puts it up off the window and scores. Ball game is tied with 20 seconds left.
I mean, okay, so I'll start from the beginning of that. Like the out of bounds play. That was an out of bounds play we've had like all through my high school years. Like it just like was one of those things. But I remember him being like, Bruce, you throw it in. And I usually wasn't the one to throw that in. Come on, you just got to get a good pass. And then once we got that good pass and it got to her, I was like, and then she made it. And I was like, okay, we got to get back. And then there was a timeout. 3 of us running at Sanaya Hall was not the plan. We were supposed to go double. And then obviously, like, we're so excited about that double, we didn't clarify who was going to the double, which, like, you can't clarify who's going to the double, like, if you check it in and, like, who's closest. When we had 3 running at her, that wasn't the intent, but that's what happened. And then that left me on the back side with, like, three people. I know I had one in the corner, I had one up here, and I think I had one at the top of the key area. And so I didn't think she could make that pass from half court to behind my head. So I kind of took that step up over my hands, and it quite literally was like, I like saw it and I was like, oh shoot. And then I thought I was gonna block her. I'm like, and then like seeing that video of me so close to that block, and like I was fingertips away from getting that touch. It's crazy.
Tie ball game at 51, and here's Hall with the inbounds pass. Hall in the backcourt. Triple team, now double team. She'll cross the line. She will drive down low. Here's the shot. It's good. What an assist. Meyer with the bucket. Here's Russell. Russell with 2 seconds. She will drive, put it up, and a foul is called. The foul is on Schneider on the shot. And 2 free throws are coming. And they will be thrown by Bailey Russell.
I mean, it was from a young age. Me and my dad have always talked about how important foul shots are. I don't even, for a second, as soon as I got fouled, I was like, this is it. Like, I have to do this. And I didn't even think twice about it.
It's Bailey with an opportunity for 2 shots.
And she's a 78% free throw shooter, so.
0.2 left in the ball game. Here's the first one. It is good.
First one, it was good. I mean, and like the second one, I didn't think anything about it. Like when I was on the line, I wasn't even nervous. It was just another foul shot, and unfortunately, I did miss the second one.
0.2 left. John Buchanan across the way saying no foul. They want this to go overtime. Here's Bailey Russell, and it is no good, and the ball game is over. Laurel has advanced to the Division II state championship game. 53-52 the final.
I was obviously very devastated after that, but it was the best thing that could have happened to me.
It's obviously hard. I feel really terrible, but I'm very proud of this team and what we've accomplished, and I felt like we were so ready and just have to come back stronger, I guess.
After that free throw, when your team gathers around you, first of all, what did they tell you? And secondly, what did it mean for you to know that they all had your back no matter what happened?
It really just shows how great our team is and how close we are, and I would be such more a mess right now if I didn't have them. They all helped me, uplifted me, and I just can't thank them enough. I mean, they're great to me, and it's just amazing having that, honestly, because it does feel terrible, but, you know, they're not mad at me, like they're not, and it helps a lot. But.
I mean, we communicated in the huddle that we wanted to double team Hall and make her pass the ball. But poor lack of communication from myself as a coach, we didn't really say who we wanted to double with, you know. So that was on us. That was on us on me as a coach. Just like I should have said, I want, you know, Addison and Bailey or Kylie and Bria, whoever it was, to go double the basketball. And again, like that, like you said, that added a second or even third player to the ball. We leave somebody open, and Hall was, I mean, she's good enough to make any play on the floor, so she's going to see that and, you know, make the right play. So that's a credit to her. But also, again, we preach our kids about communication all the time, and that was a communication breakdown, and it cost us at a very vital point. I mean, honestly, you know, obviously we played Portsmouth twice in a regular season. We kind of did what Fairland normally does in the first game as far as like how we play defense, and they were able to exploit what we did. So the second time we played them, we zoned them, and it worked pretty well. I mean, we didn't score very well, but we held them to probably as few points they scored as few points they scored all year long in that game at Portsmouth. So we felt good about the defense. So we're like, hey, you know, maybe we need to work on this zone more. We need to be ready for this, you know, whatever. And then we get to Athens, and we're still trying to play zone, and they make 4 or 5 threes in the first quarter. They really shot the ball very well. They played an excellent game. Like, not to say that we played a great game, but but they played an excellent game. I'm not sure if whatever we would have done that day, I think they were just better that day. You know what I'm saying? Obviously not necessarily even just better the whole season, but that day they really shot the ball well. They were clicking on all cylinders. They were super impressive that day, and the things that we had planned, they countered and just made us wrong.
They just outplayed us. They're obviously a really good team, and it just wasn't our day. They had lost twice to them, both times in the OVC. Down at Portsmouth, we were up in the third quarter, and then at home, we also lost and made their shots. We thought like maybe some zone would work, but I mean, they made their shots. I mean, they're a really good team.
I would say that those losses definitely helped us realize that, like, especially me, where I hadn't been on the team, that doesn't define us really. And I'd say that it just made us work harder and gave us more motivation throughout the season.